I need more than a conversation to fix to mirror this situation. A million times for a big dissection. Dig it, drill it, smash it, rip it. My hands get dirty, shove it, it rains again, my lord. It's once but a day, it turns out so best thing. This will be a better place for us to live. Sister, brother, look at my heart. Believe the hammer, break the trigger. We don't need a leader, all the ones. We are all together, much more stronger. We will rock, we'll make a storm. From block to moon, I bet you know. Working hard all day long. We are all together, you will be alone. Come on. Okay.
Back to ZENLESS ZONE ZERO, where last time we were mostly doing the Bang Boo event that is in the game currently, that tomorrow we will be able to finish up. And I do believe I heard somewhere that there will be a, get your brain working, there is going to be another event that's coming. I think I can actually go and look at that event right now to find out what that is. I'm in the notices right now, you can't see this, but I am about to look up. The new event is called Don't Get Greedy, which is apparently going to be a arcade game mode, which is, you know, you'll play, we'll be playing a Snake Duel Crash. Apparently this one is actually going to be, like, online, like, going against other players. Basically, it's just go play the arcade game, get some vouchers, get rewards. That's all it is. It's not going to be that important. Not important enough to record, but like probably at least maybe 5-10 minutes. So, you mean the public security lecture? Don't worry, I remember. And it just so happens that public security is recovering all the monster remains from the Memorial Plaza on the very same day. Let's get everything started at the video store over the next few days. Then we can go to Lumina Square. It's not starting, sorta. Maybe we can grab a meal while we're there. Good idea. Anyway, you take care of the other things going on for the next couple of days. I've pretty much done everything. Are you ready, Belle? Let's head out to Lumina Square. The hell is that noise that I keep hearing? I'm Jay. Isn't this considered jaywalking? Hold on. I jaywalked.
Officers, it's good to see you again.
You too, managers. You two seem to be in a good mood. I guess the seminar preparation went well?
Thanks to everyone on 6th Street. They not only signed up for the seminar, they also helped spread the word to other districts.
I heard you'll be on stage with the inspector to answer questions from citizens, Jujuan. Belle has been itching to ask you some.
Come on. Go easy on me.
You don't know, do you? Juyuan gets super nervous in situations like this. She drank 3 pots of tea just to avoid nervously coughing up there.
Sorry to interrupt, but I have something to report. We've analyzed and located the exact coordinates of the places Maroon previously identified inside the hollow. Please take a look at this.
Thanks.
I was also just informed that Inspector Bringer is on his way, and the media is waiting to get some pictures.
Looks like we should go meet him. We'll investigate these locations in a couple of days. Huh? Wait, there's something funny about these coordinates.
Something funny? What are you seeing?
Is something wrong? Sorry, you two, but something is weird about this report. I need to talk to Juyuan for a moment, if you'll excuse us. You can go on in.
Maroon. He's the guy who was using the EMP emitter, right? I've got a bad feeling about this. Let's try to get close enough to hear what they're saying.
Don't worry, it's quite common for us to deal with emergencies and criminal investigations. Why don't you two go ahead and join the event? I'll discuss with Jing and you quickly, and then we'll head over. Belle, come over here. The seat here is perfectly blocked off by a wall. Nobody will notice us. Shh! Listen. I think Juyuan and Jingyi are talking about what just happened.
Those coordinates are the spots Maroon's gang scouted some time ago, right? What do you think is off about them?
You remember the monster they found in that square a while back?
Of course, the remains are scheduled to be recovered this afternoon. But wait, what about it? You think these two cases are connected?
Perhaps. I just realized every location Maroon pointed out lies on the route the evidence carrier is taking.
What?
The EMP emitter Maroon used had been modified to bypass vehicle security systems. When used correctly, it can unlock car doors without damaging the electronics. Maroon said his crew procured specialized containers for preserving etheric material. We assumed they were targeting vehicles transporting valuable ether resources for large companies. But here's the thing. Public Security's evidence carrier is the same kind of vehicle.
Meaning, the evidence carrier could be in danger. Where is it now?
Let me see. Right here. There's a slight delay in the surveillance signal, but the carrier seems headed towards its destination right now. But according to the record, it stopped for about 10 minutes somewhere in the hollow, just 15 minutes ago.
10 minutes might not seem like much, but if someone's lying in wait with an EMP emitter, it'd be enough for them to snatch the evidence. We need to report this right now. I'll call it in.
Wait a second. The carrier might have paused in the hollow due to changes in hollow structure or some other reason. We don't have solid proof yet of an attack on the carrier. Even if we report our suspicions, they won't immediately send someone. They'd follow protocol and do a remote analysis first.
You're right. And if they do that, it could already be too late.
Not only that, I'm worried about something else. The evidence recovery schedule was only decided recently, and the route inside the hollow is top secret. But according to Maroon, his gang had been scouting those locations for a while now.
Meaning, there might be a mole in public security.
Exactly. If we report our suspicions now, we might tip them off. I'd rather head into the hollow myself.
That's a huge risk. You know that's against policy. They could take action against us.
It's urgent. We don't have time to argue. We spent a long time preparing for today's seminar. With the media gathered like this, it's a rare opportunity for you to showcase your knowledge in front of the inspector. You should stay here. We're partners. You can trust me to bring back the evidence safe and sound. You have my word.
Inspector Bringer's car has arrived.
The inspector is already here. We don't have time to hesitate. I need to get going. I'll leave the seminar to you.
Worshipping an undeserving deity is sycophancy. Failure to act when action is needed shows a lack of courage.
Huh?
You said it yourself. An officer needs to be sure they're doing the right thing. I became an officer because of Inspector Bringer, but not for praise or his approval. I want to do for others what he did for me back then. I want to be someone who protects people.
So, you're going to...
I'm going with you. That monster in the hollow is anything but ordinary. We have to protect the evidence. Besides, if the inspector really is the same as he was back then, I'm sure he'll support our choice.
We can't just sit back and do nothing while the remains are in danger.
Just like last time, we should try and help them any way we can.
They are both well-trained officers, but the two of them alone aren't enough for the investigation. Plus, that evidence is also crucial for us. We can't risk it falling into the wrong hands. Belle, let's head home. Connect to the HDD system and help them out in the hollow. Let's go. You know, the fact that I need to reach, like, level 40, I probably am gonna have to be finished with, like, Chapter 3, like, completely, like, finish the entirety of what's left in the game's story before I even reach level 40. Which means, I don't think I'm getting that done, anytime soon. I'll probably be by near the end of next week before I hit level 40. Anyway.
Huh? Is time for nothing to standing by. Need something? My services are expend time to make some money.
Yeah, this definitely seems like some old 80s crime cartoon music.
Judging by our predictions, they probably have the evidence by now. Any ideas on how we're gonna get it back?
Here's what I'm thinking. To avoid raising suspicion, the suspects probably didn't damage the carrier's electronic systems. If that is indeed the case, we can check its driving record to pinpoint where exactly it stopped within the hollow. They're bound to have left some traces behind. The remains are bulky, so they can't move very quickly. Therefore, we can figure out where they went.
Makes sense. Let's find the evidence carrier and see if our suspicions are right. I've picked up the carrier's signal. Let's go.
Zhu Yuan and Qing Yi are heading out to locate the evidence carrier.
Barry, do you know where the carrier is?
Affirmative. Attempting to locate the evidence carrier.
We need to help them reach the evidence carrier quickly. I'm counting on you to find a route.
The evidence carrier signal is coming from over there.
Ugh, the mobile device here seems unusable.
Let me try adjusting the direction. Ugh, it's too heavy.
Val, something is blocking their way.
Master, the firing direction of the ejector nearby can be adjusted.
All right. Let's help them find a shortcut. These switches can be used repeatedly. Think carefully about the direction.
Huh? Did the device just move by itself?
The device works now!
Let's move. Something doesn't feel right.
Let's follow them.
Master, high ether activity has been detected along the path to the evidence carrier's location.
Go have a look. And we can have Julian look at us again. They love their side-eye things, man, I tell ya. She beat the shit out of me in combos, what I love. She'll beat the shit out of you and then shoot the shit out of you. Like, I would love that. She just has really good looking attack animations.
The evidence carrier is nearby.
Qing Yi, we should head over there now. Yes, finally! The carrier! Let's check on its condition.
It looks fine on the outside. No signs of damage or being tampered with. Let's check inside.
I'm doing this to protect the evidence, but messing with the carrier without permission will definitely require writing up a report. And probably a pay cut, too. Well, let's forget all that for now. Qing Yi, help me unlock it. Huh? The evidence crate is still here. And the seal is untouched.
Comparing the seal with the one in the photo, the angle is off by approximately 3 degrees, and the etheric matter feels totally different from what I sensed at the square.
So, they really did get a hold of the evidence. They were gonna trick Hand by not leaving any trace. They went through all this trouble to make it seem like it was still there.
That monster must be hiding some serious secrets. Juyuan, watch out!
Oh no!
Ah, they got cover. Idiots. They're from the Criminal Investigation Department. They aren't gonna go down easy.
Don't you think these voices should be swapped?
We've been here for hours. You couldn't keep your cool for a little longer? Hey, relax. Our intel says it's just the two of them. They might have survived our ambush, but we can take them. Hurry up and deal with them. Officers go missing in the hollows every day.
Hold on. Do you know the consequences of assaulting officers?
Save your breath. We're dealing with a group of desperados. They never planned on leaving us alive. The boss is here. What's this?
An opening!
Move it.
Confirmed.
Going all out!
There's nowhere to run.
Damn!
No restrictions! Fire it well!
She's really just like forget the stun gun, use the gun. It's kind of how it sounds.
These guys are tougher than I expected, and it sounds like they knew we were coming and set up an ambush near the carrier.
What the heck is going... How could they have known we were going after the evidence?
Hey, you got rid of those two officers? There they are.
They're coming after us. Run!
Warning. Multiple hostiles approaching the officer's location at high speed. The officers should change direction immediately to avoid direct confrontation with multiple armed individuals.
You hear that? There are multiple enemies in their current path heading toward them.
I'll find a way to warn them.
It's too late. Look at the map. They're trapped. It's a dead end.
Uh-oh.
Watch out, Qingyi! There's an ambush here, too!
Get them!
Coming through.
They're closing in on us!
Be careful.
Oh boy.
We've been surrounded. Stay calm.
They sure have some firepower. How many members did they deploy to deal with us?
Oh god.
Hello again.
Locking in. Perfect teamwork, everyone.
Perfect teamwork. It's all you.
The boss is here.
In position. Yep. Drop the weapon.
The fact that her combos literally have her go so far away from the enemy, but then close back in on them almost immediately is
Sustain fire.
insane. I mean, some of her attacks are literally a fucking dodge. Just like Grace. Jeez, she barely turned around. Those things, and they went everywhere.
It won't be easy to get them off our tail. Let's face them head on. We'll run out of ammo if this continues. Wing all out!
Wait, you're the one who uses ammo. She doesn't need ammo.
This isn't good. Julian and Qingyi are stuck in a building and surrounded by enemies.
Let's keep our cool. They might be stuck, but the enemy can't reach the building easily either. Let's take a sec to look around and see if there's anything we can use to help.
Master, I've detected several unstable spatial fissures near the officer's location. Such spatial rifts are challenging to label in standard carat data, but if utilized, they could help the target evacuate from their current location.
Fairy may be able to locate the spatial rifts, but how do we tell Julian and Qingyi where to go?
I can safely tap into the officer's intercom within the hollow, Second Assistant.
But if we connect to their intercom, won't we be exposed?
If it doesn't expose our identity, I think it's worth the risk to save lives.
Question. Is the current objective to assist the two officers in leaving the current area, or Rescue the 2 officers who are trapped.
Aren't those the same thing?
Negative. Remote communication has an 87.1% chance of successfully guiding the officers out of their current area. But due to the significant disparity in forces and the limitations of long-range communication, I cannot swiftly assess the target's surrounding environment. The risk of failure will rapidly mount.
So you're saying, to keep them safe, Bell has to personally guide them as a proxy?
Affirmative. However, appearing in front of public security may bring major risks.
Oh, come on, we need to save lives here.
This is so irritating. If they weren't public security officers, we wouldn't even hesitate.
But why are you even going to hesitate after all the help they've done for you? I mean, Belle would literally be dead if it wasn't for them.
You remember what Xingyi said? Failure to act when action is needed shows a lack of courage. Juyuan and Xingyi are good people. Despite the risks, I'd regret it for the rest of my life if I chose to stand idly by now.
Bell.
And, on the bright side, if we work together, we might be able to recover the stolen remains.
Affirmative. Master's assumption is reasonable.
Well then, let's go save them.
I wonder if Wise's dialogue options are like very different or just the same. I don't know. I have not looked up any of their cutscenes yet.
This isn't good. They've totally surrounded us. Unless we can somehow distract them, we're stuck here. If we can't think of a way out, I'll go distract them so you have a chance to get away.
What? What are you talking about?
It was me who insisted we investigate inside the hollow. You wouldn't even be in danger right now if it weren't for me. Besides, I'm not human. I'll be fine even if my body gets destroyed. But you don't have that luxury.
Hold up. I'm your captain, right? If someone has to take responsibility for this mess, it should be me. Besides, your physical abilities are much better than mine. If one of us has to make a run for it, you'd have a much better chance at surviving.
Now's not the time to argue. Exactly. Now's not the time to argue. Who's there?
Wait, it's coming from the intercom. Someone hacked into our encrypted frequency. But how?
Instead of arguing about who should be the bait, how about I offer a solution that works for you both? Who are you? Why should we trust you? I can't convince you to trust me. I'm a proxy. Not exactly someone who should normally be talking with you. But, while I may be a proxy, I have a conscience. I can't turn a blind eye while you're in danger.
A proxy?
Alright, so what's the plan? I'll create an opportunity for you.
Oh boy, here we go.
Now, follow my instructions.
But what about the enemy?
Leave that to me. Now, go!
They're getting away!
What now?
Straight ahead, jump into the fissure.
The fissure!
What? The spatial fissure! After them! There they are!
They're chasing us! There's another fissure straight ahead.
They're closing in. They'll catch us at this rate.
I have a plan. It might be risky, but I'm sure you can do it.
Huh? Get that!
Up.
Huh?
We're saved.
Well, hero, now that you've saved us, do you plan on making an appearance? All right. We can finally talk. You're a Bangbu from Bellabog.
Damn it, I'm muted. I was about to say I need a 6-minute timer because when I had to walk away to do something during the cutscene, I hope I remember to cut this out. That will really suck if you're just looking at this and I didn't cut this out. But, you know, I checked the timer and saw what I needed to, how much time I needed to get back. So.
Wait, no. There's no way an ordinary Bangbu would be as capable as he, let alone hack into our intercom. So, who are you exactly?
Qingyi, Have you heard the rumors about a legendary proxy who doesn't enter the hollows themselves, but manages real-time communication from the outside?
Faithin. That's me. I'm Faithin. So you were already watching us when we received the report from Belobog. Yeah, I was helping Belobog Industries retrieve something lost, but I ended up running into that monster deep in the hollow. As you've already guessed, I think there's something unusual about that monster too. There's some kind of conspiracy behind it, and it's connected to what I've been chasing.
In other words, you're helping us so Hand gets the evidence and can uncover the truth about the monster.
Exactly. And it's still not too late to get the evidence back. According to page 173 of the Public Security Officer's Manual, in urgent situations, officers have the right to recruit assistants without verifying their identities.
So you're suggesting...
We share a common goal. Let's work together and get that evidence back.
Deal. Now's not the time for more questions. We accept your assistance, Faithin, but as you've seen, the enemy is well prepared and has the advantage in numbers.
Don't worry, leave it to me. Since we lack the manpower, we'll use the hollow against them. That's my specialty.
Oof, my knee feels real stiff now.
We've arrived at the evidence carrier area. Loading environment data.
Holy son of a what the hell?
Master, I have found a discarded toolbox up ahead. It could contain relevant clues to the case. Your attention is needed.
It's time to put my expertise as a public security officer to good use. Connect the dots in the mind space and solve the case. Use this to access my mind space and share information.
Okay.
The display device has been used to show the mind space.
Collected clues will be stored in the memory zone. Once the adjacent clues are found, the question will become apparent. We don't have enough clues right now. Let's go back and look for more.
Alrighty then.
Master, there are footprints on the floor here that have been deliberately concealed. The clue has been stored in the mind space. Master, I have detected varying degrees of defects and damages to the electronic devices in this area. The clue has been stored in the mind space. Master, I have found a collapsed bamboo up ahead. The clue has been stored in the mind space.
Yeah, metal.
Master, there is a small forklift parked on one side of the scene. The vehicle might contain some clues.
It warrants in further investigation.
Decoding in progress. Please wait. Decoding completed. Now playing the previously saved recording.
Didn't boss ask you to get something sturdy? You brought a forklift? The wind can blow through on all sides! What's it matter as long as it moves? Who cares if it's a little windy? Whatever. Just get this thing moving already. The evidence carrier will be here soon. Let me check Big Head's carrot data.
There's a new question in Mindspace.
Wait a minute, the healing... Wait a minute, the healing sounded like Mario level, like, getting bigger. What the hell?